Hello, Scorpio. This is a reading to help you cleanse, detox, purge any belief systems or things that might be holding you back from moving into being your best possible self. This is important because as we continue to shift, it's important that we are able to meet the challenges that are placed before us from a space of operating from our highest potential. We've always got that one thing. We'll never get rid of all the things. All right. And this is certainly not an attempt to do that. However, this is a reading to help you maybe get some insight into something that is, you know, rooted in your psyche or your consciousness that might be holding you back that you could purge or let go of. It could be related to a situation externally. So far, with the readings I've done, I've been seeing it's very internal. Um, Depending on how it resonates for you, it could be either or, right? So let's get started with the Rider Waite. We will be using a series of other decks to clarify. Right off the bat, I've got the Four of Swords in reverse. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. And under the deck, I've got Death in reverse. Okay. All right. So with this Four of Swords and this Ace of Pentacles here, I'm seeing a person who's, coming back. It's like someone's making a return. All right. It's like, I've heard people or readers refer to this as like having a Lazarus moment where you're coming back from the dead. So, the Four of Swords is kind of like, this is somebody literally laying at peace and rest and death. And then you have the actual death card in reverse. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. And what this to me is saying that somebody may have felt like their ability to receive material abundance or receive some kind of income was gone. And what they're doing now is they're putting that to rest. They're coming back from this deep, almost defeat of feeling as if, any opportunity that you had, any efforts that you were making to receive some kind of income were just done. And you may have given up. You may have felt like it's not even worth trying. Every time I try, it doesn't work out. I could never get enough for what I need. I never have the resources, because really this could be about receiving, I feel like this is not just getting like a check or having someone give you money, but like the sense of getting resources from as just being there, the things that you need. And the universe is abundant. There's more than enough for everybody of the things that you need. We don't usually get to experience that because, we live in a collective society that doesn't value that. And so there's power in that, but we won't go too deep in that. But, this to me is needing to purge the belief that it's not even worth trying. You should give up anytime you want to try to get some type of resources to get what you need and not be in a state of lack, that you're not going to get it and that you should just kind of lay down, give up, die, and just, let it go. Don't even try because it's not there for you. And just be at peace with like just knowing that you're not going to get it. I feel like you're rejecting that. You're purging that and getting rid of it. You're cleansing, you're removing yourself from that. And in doing so, you're being rewarded with getting the things that you need. All right. This could be like, I'm getting a strong vibe of like generational beliefs. Some people call it generational curses. I don't want to say Not in the sense that somebody put a curse on you, but if you come from an environment, or if there's a strong connection to like lack and poverty mindset in your family, this is what this would be basically. Poverty mindset. You are rejecting and detoxing and cleansing yourself from a poverty mindset that's really blocking your flow of abundance. All right. So basically, all of that to say it's poverty mindset here is what you're rejecting, that you're trying to release from your belief. You're purging, you're cleansing this from your psyche so that you can move into a space where you're able to accept the abundance that is really there for you. Let's actually get an abundance card and see, since this is leaning in that direction. All right, I've got the power of prayer and do the work. Okay. Alrighty, and then underneath, obstacles and blocks are lifted. All right, so I'm getting that phrase, God helps those who help themselves. So to me, this is about combining a sense of prayer, praying and asking for guidance and help, reaching out to whatever your higher power is, your ancestors, your guides, um, yourself, whatever that is, but combining those beliefs and reaching out to that sense of getting divine help and intervention with doing the work in the tangible sense. Don't just give up. Don't just give up and expect to have it just be given to you. Like, you've got to meet that energy halfway. All right? You've got to, in your calling out and yearning for this type of help and assistance, when you take the action to get you to where you need to be, it will meet you to help you with the parts that you can do. It's a joint effort. I'm seeing that footsteps in the stand poem where it says, on those parts where there was just one set of footsteps, it means that's where I carried you. It's very much that. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Let's do mermaids. Actually, no, let's do sacred traveler. I'm thinking about traveling, carrying, and all of that. Okay. I've got Mystic Healer. All right. Distant Thunder. And under the deck, Voyage of the Heart. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you are healing. Like we said, I think so, a little bit of ancestral energy, some family history of this expectation of not being able to get what you need. And you're healing this by being you, by taking the steps that you are to reject this, to like bring yourself back up and say, no, I'm not going to just accept this and not make any effort and just basically allow my dreams, my wishes, my all these different things to just to lay down and just pass away without even trying, because I just don't think it's going to work. All right, this could manifest into like a person that says, oh, you think you want to do that? Oh, why would you do that? No one that we know ever does that, or every time somebody does that, it always fails. I wouldn't waste my time. Why would you do that? It's like that kind of thing. When you're surrounded by that, it really can affect you. But I'm also picking up this card, love flows through you and to you. So the voyage of the heart. If you follow your heart and your heart's telling you to like, live, will these dry bones live? I don't know. I'm picking up some really heavy Christian imagery and phrases with this. So whoever this is resonating with, it might be some of that. I've also been picking up in my other reading some heavy stuff with that, which I am familiar with. That's my background as well. So yeah, I'm picking up that there's this sense that this is a journey that you're on, and part of your healing and your cleansing is to not just cleanse yourself, but to help cleanse your family um, tree of some of this. And you do this because by you taking this action to do the work, to bring yourself to a space of abundance, other people will see you do this, and it will be healing on the level that now they have the proof in the pudding that it is possible. Because if they've just accepted at face value that it's not all of these years and, so on and so forth, and it's a collective agreement that that's the case, you're proving that wrong just by doing this. And it gives other people the courage to say, oh, maybe it's not true. If it's not true for this person, then maybe it's not true for me either. And maybe I can do this. And they do it, and maybe it works, and maybe it doesn't. But even if it doesn't, they know that it's not just this face value truth, that that's true for everybody, because there's this one person that it wasn't. And that's the little seed, the little mustard seed, to build that faith that there's a chance for them and they might try again. Okay, there we go, another Christian reference. Nothing wrong with it, but that's for somebody. Okay. All right, we're talking about beliefs and stuff, and purging and detoxing, and like just being real about it. A lot of people had some very negative experiences with religion in their early years and so on, and by the time they get to tarot and things like that, they're trying to cycle through and purge through some of these different things. So, all right, I've got music for manifesting and alchemy underneath playtime. All right. I'm seeing that one of the things that might be really helpful for helping you to manifest the things that you want and to really help bring you back to life is to find music that really speaks to you. All right. So, music that pumps you up, that gets you going, like that kind of stuff. And I think we kind of take for granted just how powerful that really is. I mean, it's more than just getting us like up and dancing and just getting us hyped up about a song, but it's about the way it makes us feel about our situation. And this can go a lot of different ways. This could go in the way that's more helpful to us, and also the shadow side of it is that it can also negatively impact us. But when we use music or songs to help shift our mood and shift our perspective on things, it gives us the energy and the power that we need to take actions that can literally change our lives, and vice versa. And so I'm feeling like if you can find some music that helps you get like excited and jovial about this idea that you're getting pumped up to take this action, it'll help continue to bring you back to life and keep that energy going. All right, so that you can manifest what it is that you're wanting, which is material abundance. All right. Um, or just coming into that energy of having the things that you need and knowing that the resources are going to be there when you need them, because they always are. But we can block ourselves from that if we don't get into alignment with what that energy is doing. For you, I'm picking it up as being needing to do the work. All right. Let's see. I mean, this could also just be someone who's been unemployed for a long time and you just didn't want to have to do the work. Um, that could be a thing as well. All right. For my next stack, I've got time for a nap and reverse and go the distance. So yeah, it's not time to sleep and slumber. I'm also getting that this is not just literal work, literal employment. This could be it's time to do the work in the sense of doing like your mission on this earth, like your spiritual work, showing up and being who you are, following your dreams. All right, being the person that you want to be in life, and not just giving up and saying, you know what, I can't be who I am because there's no place for me on this planet. There's no space for me in our society. That's not acceptable. How can I do this? Nobody's able to do that. I just need to allow my dreams to die and just don't even try, because every time people try to step outside the box and do something different and be something different, they get smacked down. And I don't want to be that person. I feel like if that's you, this is saying that it's time. This is not a time to rest and allow yourself to sleep on yourself. Basically, don't sleep on yourself. It's time to come back. Wake up, wipe the sleep out your eyes, and go for it. Because when you do, you will find that you will be rewarded by being able to do the thing that you want to do, whatever that is for you. And it's different for different people. All right. Yeah, there's this sense of needing to come back to yourself. You may have given up on yourself. Okay, this is someone who may have given up on themselves and their ability to create what they need to create in this world. All right, yeah, here we have the messenger of creativity and hope. Okay, Archangel Gabriel. This is about having hope in almost like your childlike expectation that you can just be and do what you want to do. This It's almost like re-embracing your inner child and allowing yourself to um, let it lead you. Let it lead you. Be the adult to yourself, but allow that to lead you, because it's going to lead you forward to positive change. Up, and then here's the children card. Know that your children are protected. So this is your inner child. I feel like this is saying that whatever it is that you believed in your heart that you wanted to do, even as a child, or that part of you that's just innocent, pure, untouched by the negativity and pessimism of our society that tells you what you can and can't do and tries to beat it out of you, basically. um, it's saying that that part of you is getting a second chance. That allow that to come back to life. It's probably stirring within you, and you're needing to purge and detox the belief that you can't, and that you should just let that die, and that you're not going to be able to bring forth that spiritual blessing that you are. All right, like we're all here for a reason. All right, because I'm looking at this Ace of Pentacles, like with this. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is you needing to allow your light to shine in the way in which your light was meant to shine through you. All right, this is I'm seeing this on several levels. This could be someone literally feeling like they don't have abundance, actual abundance, not having enough resources. It could be poverty mindset, lack from unemployment, so on, or not having resources. And also, this is a sense of, um, I don't want to say spiritual lack, but a sense of not being able to have that energy that you have from that we have in childhood, that belief that we have in childhood that we can do whatever we want, we can be who we want, because that is your birthright to be who you want. You are here to be who you want, not to take from other people and take what you want, because there's a big difference. I think we get that really confused. But what I'm saying is, you are that part of you that's trying to express. You are here to be that. That's why you're here. And all of nature, all of the universe is supporting you in that, because that's what it's created you to do. It wants you to be that. And so, yeah, just get some peace in knowing that if you do your part by taking the steps to do what you can within your power, then the rest of the universe will rise to meet you and support you in doing the rest, because it needs you to do that. It wants you to do that as much as you want to do it. In fact, that's why you want to do it. All right, let's get a sacred rebel. I feel like that would be fitting. Okay, I got actually 3. Yes, I've got restore and replenish, release allegiances. I believe this is to beliefs, hive mentality, hive mind, that it's not going to feed you. Most of us are connected to that, where we believe that we cannot, we shouldn't fight for who we are. We should let that go and allow other people to tell us who we are. There's a woman here that's like in a fetal position, and she's kind of curved in, and I feel like she's like nourishing. She's allowing herself to be fed by, she's surrounded by nature, seashells. And when I see that, I think about like the ocean of um, all that is, that kind of births creation. And in that sense, that's the mother of that inner child that we have. And allowing yourself to be nurtured by that, and then defend that, because that's the most worthwhile thing that you could do. Don't just lay down and die and let that just pass off, and don't try. If you don't fight for anything else, fight for that part of you, because it's worthwhile. That is the worthwhile. I mean, I venture as far as to say that it's one of the most worthwhile things, because if you don't, who will? All right. It takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of time for each creation to be made. And I know we look at certain creations as having more value or more meaning or purpose as than others, but that's not true. Um, we are all fearfully and wonderfully made, and in being so, we all have a wonderful place and a purpose, and that is just to be. And that sounds like the most simple thing, but it's also the most difficult thing, because it's not just some, you know, thing, it's a reality, is to be. Because when you are being, you are still doing. You're being, but then you're doing, you're creating, you're attracting, you're connecting with all these others who are all collectively being, you know, the human being. All right. All right. So from your peace cards, I've got fertility and choice. Okay. So I feel like this is choosing to allow yourself to come into an abundant energy by reconnecting with your soul, with your inner child, whatever it is that you, however you look at that, connecting with that and allowing that to guide you. And it will lead you into a place of abundance. It will connect you with that creation energy that created you. It's reconnecting with that, because what you were in before is some heavy death energy, not literal, but energy of like just giving up, not being fully alive, not allowing yourself to express and be who you are, just kind of laying down and giving in to this sense of, I'm hearing like the Walking Dead. You think about zombies and people that are alive but not really alive. And many of us here on this planet are not really alive. Like, we're here, but we've all of our dreams and that part of us that gives us that sense of being vibrant and alive and hopeful and joyful for our future, and knowing that our needs are provided for and the things that we need the most are here. A lot of that gets stripped from us. But what I'm seeing here is that you're being given the opportunity, or you are taking the opportunity to make a choice to choose creation energy. You're choosing life. You are choosing life. Okay. And you're purging the belief that your lot in life is to be among those who are not fully alive, and that you don't get to experience life to the fullest. Okay, you're letting go of that belief. You're detoxing that from your environment, and you are coming into a new energy of vibrant, life affirming energy. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. I hope that was helpful for you. I know it's a little funny because Scorpios tend to have the energy, like very heavy transformation death energy. So it's funny that this is saying that you need to let go of that. So I feel like at some level you'll always have some of that, and it's actually very powerful. It's also very life affirming, because you need that in order to transform, and it actually helps with that life energy. But this might just be saying that you need to kind of back down a little bit off of that for now, to help you be in your, just tone it down a bit if it's having an imbalance in your life of too much of that energy. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for joining me on this channel where we may be dazed, but we are not confused. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.